Alright, hello YouTube. So, first thing I want to say is I'm trying a new recorder today because the other one couldn't record audio and Vast. So, the update finally came out and I'm really happy about it. It's really cool and the stuff's really it's wow. That's all I have to say about it. New guns, new mechanics. It's pretty good, and especially the new map. The new map, it's smaller, but other than that, it's pretty good actually. There's like I think three major loot locations, and they all spawn a pretty good amount of loot. So, and there's a new knife too. There was a knife resource, so I shouldn't say new knife. So all in all, this is a pretty good update. Definitely worth the wait. Although my one criticism for this is the map is a little bit too small, and I think my game froze. That's always nice. Well, all right. Let's see if we can get it to work this time. So I've already I spent like half an hour grinding earlier today to get the new gun, and I had killed a bear, and then after seeing what I got from the bear, getting out of my inventory, I just see my health slowly go down and then the death screen. So yeah, I had died, but I got all my stuff back. Let's just join this server. So now I can show it to you guys, YouTube. It's all very cool. And the new medal system is basically the same thing, except it kind of makes more sense, I guess. Alright, here we go. So there's the new gun right there. There's the knife. And here's the hammer. The hammer actually got a new model. That looks nice. And this is the knife. And this is the new gun. It's really nice. Um, it basically just shoots as fast as you get tapped, so I'll show you that in a bit. And this is the new way that food works. You get plants, and then you eat the seeds. Oh, and they fixed most of the icons for things. I probably should have mentioned that too. And they fixed a lot of the bugs, like say if you dragged an item and dragged it, say here, it doesn't get stuck there anymore. So I used to lose things like that. Like I lost an AK like that once, so I'm really glad they fixed that. Oh, and there's a jump button, which if you don't just use sprint all the time is actually really annoying the way that it's placed because you'll constantly accidentally tap it when you try and run, so good thing I use sprint all the time. And that is the new medal system right there. So we got that. It's scrap now, I think. So we got some new tools, none of which I've crafted. No new clothes. And now I do believe leather is harder to get. And the new gun and the knife, which is... Oh, and they got rid of structures. Now there is just barricades, which I will go hit a tree to make one of to show you guys what it looks like that. I honestly think, considering that they don't have like lockable bases or dedicated servers, so as soon as you leave, it's gone. It makes sense for them to get rid of structures because they were useless until they make dedicated servers. Let's make us a couple of these. Oh, that's 30. Look at that. I don't know. I might just skip this part. And so yeah, there's animal AI now. Um, I've only seen a bear so far, and the spawns are really rare. Like before that bear, I had never seen anything between like an hour of playing this. So animals are kind of rare now. And I heard that the seeds from the plants they don't heal you, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to heal. Or I think the animals still give meat. I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, let's see what one of these look like. Oh, was it blue before when you place it? I don't remember. and it's gone. As you can see, these are very efficient barricades. Oh, and there's new springs. You have to get springs to craft guns. None for the pistol and one for the pistol. I am dumb. 2 for the rifle and 3 for the new semi-automatic. Kind of want to go find somebody to kill to show you guys how good this new weapon works. If I could smack this. Oh, and if you look in the top left, oh, there goes the spring. Yay. There's a new way of showing you the items that you're getting, and that's very nice. I like that. And now you don't just get all the items when you're completed hitting something. It gives you them as you hit it, which is also very useful. Especially if you only need a little bit of something. It saves you a lot of time. Alright, so let's see if we could get as a player to kill to show off this fancy new weapon. I guess I might as well try and show some of the new places that there is. I think there's only like one actual new place. One of them's the military base. You know, that's just on this map. And then there's the airfield, but smaller. And then I forget what the other one is. I do believe the airfield is a little bit to my right. Over. Yep. Oh, right, the barn is over there somewhere. And in the middle is the military base. Kind of like the normal map. I don't know. But it's very small now, and that's my only problem with the new map. Other than that, I think it was a good idea for them to redo it and add like more stuff instead of just random emptiness and then a big snowy mountain. In fact, we might spot it there at the airfield. That's where I found it last time. Just right in the middle. So let's go look for one of those. And all the other guns do still spawn. So they didn't really take away anything, which is nice. And I heard they made hacking and duplicating items less easy, but I also saw on their Facebook page somebody complaining about somebody duplicating items, so I don't know. The glitch where when you kill somebody it duplicates their body a whole bunch, that still is a thing, which I really don't like. Because then after killing somebody you have to pick through the bodies to find which one actually has the loot on it, and yeah, I don't know, it's pretty annoying. I thought I saw somebody over there for a second. And this is technically the late Christmas update, but honestly I feel like they started it back then and they just decided they'd rather not change. One donation. Oh, you guys can't hear it, but there's a plane noise. They added planes. I'm not sure if there's drops in them, but planes fly overhead now. That's a scrap pile. I thought that was a bear for a second. Let's go see if it dropped anything. I honestly don't think it drops anything, but yeah, the planes are very cool. But I do believe I was talking about the menu before that plane interrupted me. So yeah, I feel like they. Ooh, somebody was here. 2 springs. Who would drop 2 springs? You'd have to be insane. Okay. Now I'm scared though that somebody's here. But yeah, I feel like they made the menu and then they just decided they're too lazy to change it. Okay. Okay. Because you know, they'd have to redesign the whole thing. And I kind of agree with them on that, so they just call it the late Christmas update. Like there's gonna be somebody in here and I'm gonna die. It's okay because I at least got to show it to you guys. Hopefully I'll at least get some shots in so you can see how fast this weapon shoots. Even though it's semi-automatic. It only shoots as fast as you can tap. And I've still never found Russian pants black. Let me know in the comments if you found black Russian pants because I have not. Yeah, no, I don't think that drop is actually a. Or I don't think the plane actually has drops, which is kind of disappointing. So this is this place, like the improved hangar, and up on top of this hill is the There's some more loot. Is the military base, which I think is where we will find the person who's been dropping this everywhere, which I'm kind of afraid of. I'd kind of rather not run into this person. Boots. Boots. Alright. That means I probably already have boots too. You really know somebody's scary when they have boots. What I'm thinking is if they drop springs, they obviously already have a gun. Is our guy up there? I think that was it. His head popping on the roof. So here's the military base, and to our right will be the. I'm just gonna skip going in that place. Too spooked. And to our right will be the barn, and after that, that is all the locations. So the one thing about the small map is it's very nice to just be able to get to the loot locations instead of having to go completely over the mountain to get to the airfield for the best loot, or just risk going to the military base, you know. The one thing I do like though is you won't have to do the thing to where you leave a server and go to another one with more people to get loot, you know. You just walk around and get loot, and I still haven't seen any animals. I'm hoping they'll release an update soon, adding like animals just a little bit more common and making the map slightly bigger. Because, in fact, I'm surprised I don't run into people all the time because this map is really small. I do believe those trees, they circle around the island, and that's the barrier. At first, when I spawned in, I saw trees and I ran toward them, not knowing what they were, thinking that that's just. I was honestly curious as to if it was a barrier or not because I thought it was weird to spawn at the edge of the map. And so I ran towards them, and sure enough, it was the edge. And I looked around and I saw a curve, and I was like, but that would mean the map's just a small little circle. And sure enough, I was right. The map is just a small little circle. So that's kind of interesting that they would make the map that small. But I don't know. I guess it seemed good to them because before the map was supposed to be like a square kilometer, and that was way too big, especially because how empty it was, and it didn't run as good. This definitely runs better, and I could join servers with like 10 people on them without lagging like crazy. So that is good. And I think that pretty much covers everything. So if there's anything about the update that I didn't cover or something like that, tell me in the comments below. Oh, also, there's a combat thing now, so you can't combat log. It's very nice. So now there's not going to be any combat loggers because of the timer. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like for more. Bye.